well, compared to LA, I don't know, relative.
Would you take 880 up here?
I have no idea.
You don't even, yeah. That's a loud shirt you got, man.
I'm in a festive mood.
Are you?
Yes, compared to your drab funeral attire.
All I wear is black and white, man. That's
well, we are here at the... I'm attending the funeral of Cien, who was just dispatched by the Ken.
Yeah.
I'm very disappointed to see that, because I know that he really wants to make Fang work. It is his goal to make old Chinese male characters work as he has with Gen. In this version, he's playing Fang, slightly younger.
Well, he plays Nash. I mean, why doesn't he just play Nash?
Because...
So he's trying to make Fang work.
He's trying to make Fang work, because Inful has already established himself as the premier Nash player to
so
differentiate himself.
Right. Shadow.
Right. We don't want Rufus mirror matches from same teams. We want to command and conquer.
All right, on to this match. Thanks, you two. NorCal guy used to help out streaming a long time ago. Balrog player in SF4. You know, took some time off like a lot of us did on towards the tail end of SF4. But he's back. Playing Chun-Li.
Versus Snowcone's Laura, who's having trouble dealing with the instant air lightning legs.
Yeah, we saw that earlier. It's going to be kind of annoying for Laura players to deal with it if you don't know the exact button.
Really, what should she be pressing?
Crouch strong, I think. Back strong works. You could crouch jab it, actually, I think is one of her best things to do because it gives you a lot of time to put pressure on.
Yeah, anytime you get the air reset, you really want to do the under-over 50-50.
Right.
Okay, we get a crush counter. No! That's one of the more difficult things to crush counter because the window is a bit smaller.
It's only -12 too, so actually some crush counter attacks can't even punish it. Which
that's not fair.
Yeah, it's not. But it exists. Good block, punish.
-7, I believe, on that overhead at least.
Yeah, you're always going to get punished when you do that overhead. You know, the thing is with Laura, too, like, if you're blocking some of her stuff, you could literally just hold back. There's really no low you have to fear. So you're going to see a lot of players, after they block something, they're just going to start walking back.
That's how that one. Okay, punish. Not very well, though.
Yeah, it looks like Thanks You 2's doesn't really understand kind of how Laura's pressure works because he's kind of letting her get away with stuff.
Oh, knees to the face. Okay, great cross up.
Good cross up.
But into nothing again. No damage on table, but.
Oh, just random EX from mid screen. Scoop. Now he's just gonna push her again into the corner again. This is just Thanks You 2 doesn't seem to understand how her pressure works because there's a lot of areas where you can start hitting buttons and kind of stop that.
I've not seen one electricity out of Snowcone's Laura.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to do. The thing is when you're throwing out her like thunderbolts, Chun-Li could just crouch medium punch on reaction. So
and slide right under there.
Yeah, so a lot of Laura's kind of only save it for block strings and use it in the EX version. And if I was Snowcone,
non-projectile throw, okay.
Yeah, I would be doing some wild stuff because I would be picking up on the fact that Thanks You 2 doesn't seem to understand this matchup a lot.
Close to stun here. There it is.
That's huge. And he's going to be able to land a super if he wants. No.
What? That could have been a killer combo.
He's dropping a lot of crucial combos right here. Okay, down forward hard kick. I forgot she had that button. EX? No. Some interesting play. It kind of looks like they're trying to figure out what both these players are doing.
It looks like a button check late into the round.
Yeah, it's a little suspect, but if he makes this comeback,
this will be on Snowcones.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
rather than
an
epic comeback from Thanks You 2.
Okay. Oh, okay. Just do it. You know, a lot of people aren't reacting to that in the same way they're not reacting to, what is it, birdies? His little dumpster dive.
Hey, that is difficult. I would put that on the level of difficulty as, was it Mallet Smash in Ultra? Same type of speed, overhead.
Yes.
Well, not overhead, but the reaction time necessary.
Right.
And then a lot of people will jump back on reaction, and then you're out of punish range.
Yeah.
So even, I don't know, I think these things will sort themselves out as the game matures, maybe in 3 months' time, 6 months' time. And then you're going to be seeing legitimate punishes. But then by then, you know, the meta will have changed and hopefully there'll be other nonsense to deal with. But yeah, there's a lot of sloppiness going on, a lot of combo drops because the game is at a faster pace. And anytime you run at more actions per second, there's going to be more hiccups. So
yeah, this game, it does push action. Also, the fact that dashes are like incredibly fast also makes like the neutral game really scary because players could just at a will become able, you know, from SF4. So it's pretty wild. And I think, like you said, it'll change in time. Right now, it's pretty crazy though.
Well, one person that's doing that actively now is Flash Metroid. He was like, I want to slow play my claw. And no one had really thought about that strategy. Maybe Justin, because it's in his DNA.
Yeah, Justin for sure.
Yeah, he definitely has the potential to play differently from everyone in this circuit.
Nah, Flash definitely played that classic East Coast style. It's good to see somebody play defensive in this game, though.
I want to say we saw a total of maybe 2 timeouts in all of final round. At least on the stream.
I can't even remember seeing a timeout, so yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but you know, in Street Fighter 4 we saw much more of that. But here, you know, even the Chun-Li, despite her having the same crouching, lovely crouch animation she did in Third Strike, plays a lot different.
Remember all the timeouts in Cross Tekken?
Yes.
Man, those were the days. Those were fun matches to commentate.
TT, the tears in the stream. I cry every time when I think about that game.
Crouch jab. See, here we go again. And you can tell, like, on block, on these shoulders, he's getting... It's acting like he has an advantage when he doesn't.
When he doesn't.
And he's just stealing turns.
Oh!
And thanks you two should be mashing buttons.
So you were saying anytime Laura flashes yellow, you should be holding up to jump?
No, I mean, the fact of when she gets in, after you block like one move, you should basically just be holding back and walking. Because there's really no low threat unless she just commits to something. So.
Chicken guard, yeah, you're right, you're absolutely right. Chicken guard is so strong against Laura and will continually be that way until she can find a legitimate threat that starts from a low attack at that range.
Right, and the issue kind of for Laura is that her lows, the distance they travel, like the actual length they have, is so limited that it makes her just not threatening, and in turn makes her overhead not threatening. So it's kind of sucks for her. But you know, you could work it in, like you could do raw overheads and stuff like that and catch them off guard. But you know, I don't know. Either way, next match coming up, we're gonna have Brass, who is a Zangief player, so this should be interesting. He really loves Zangief.
Shirt suggests.
And he played Zangief in SF4. He does have his qualms with the character in SF5, but I think he's enjoying him. I think most Zangief players do like him more than they do in SF4.
Let me tell you.
They also realize he's not as strong.
This character, as a Zangief player, incredibly problematic, and it's overcompensated by the skill of one man named Snake Eyes. So you see the Wednesday night fights results, and you're like, oh, Zangief is a viable character. No.
Yeah, I agree. I kind of
agree with that, Snake Eyes is a viable player.
Yes. I'm actually agreeing
What
with that.
say you? I saw his Instagram. He was at a Golden State Warriors basketball game. Of course, he himself is from SoCal.
That's okay. You know, we're accepting of all players out here and all types of people.
Isn't that
very progressive?
Heresy?
Hey, I'm fine with it.
For one, I would not turn down that ticket, as it is the greatest show on earth.
The jersey?
Other than the CPT, I would say Golden State Warriors basketball is the best form of entertainment here on the planet. But to see him in that garb, the golden garb, is he here at NCR?
He is here.
Okay.
I'm very curious to see how he does, too.
That's why you got to be asking yourself, what does your sponsor do for you? Oh, Snake Eyes, you're going to be at NCR? Why don't we just get you good tickets to the greatest show on earth, a.k.a. you know, 73 wins, yeah.
Yeah.
And 9. Hopefully they make that.
Very good sponsor. Sponsor takes care of him big time.
What is your sponsor doing for you?
That's a good question to ask. All right, so again, Brass, Zangief, and this is kind of like one of those notorious matches where it's just a slow,
I could see
match.
Goken, Shades of Goken, in that the arc of Rashid's tornado projectile is just going to be problematic for a big body like Zangief to get in.
And so the approach that Brass is taking is kind of the slow, I'm going to lumber you into a corner and then hopefully just explode and get that 50-50 win. But
well, he spent half his life trying to get in, and just one combo like that, he's set back before it's at the screen. Interesting enough, one of the Sagat players, Garikun, had switched over to Rashid, and I wonder if there's similarities in their play style, and if Zangief will also suffer from the same problems as he did against Sagat in the previous game.
Versus Rashid, no, I just don't think so, in the sense that he doesn't have like a kind of standing roundhouse butt, and also that Geef has a parry in this game, so any kind of obvious spam, like how you could literally just hit roundhouse with Sagat and just shut him down at certain ranges.
Look at that.
You can't really get away with it.
I don't know.
I think he's just very slow.
Okay.
There we go. We got the jab one though, so no real pressure after it.
Yeah, even after the dash, Rashid is able to get out. See, this is safe.
safe, but you're at a -2 mind game with Zangief.
Who does not have a 2-frame throw anymore? Why did they get rid of that? It's so terrible.
Well, I mean, the thing is you have to play that game though. If you're a Zangief player, so basically you get the -2, and then you either jump and air grab, or you take the ground SPD, or shoulder their neutral. I mean, like you have to take the mix up though.
Yeah, one whirlwind combo and he's back to 3/4 screen away. I don't think he'll ever establish corner control, which he needs.
Very frustrating fight for Zangief. Yeah, I mean, and like you said, there is that Sagat-esque annoyance where the fireball is just constantly kind of going to be
in
pushing
your head.
you.
Yeah. Even if you duck it, sometimes it might hit.
Yeah, and you could actually duck it, then stand up, and like your face will hit the trail end of that hurricane. So that one's pretty rough.
Okay.
Take advantage of that. No, he could have activated V trigger. Blocks the overhead. No punish. I think it's only -4, so you got to watch out. Yep, somebody in the audience saying punish it with
what is
Chaz.
this?
Chip him out. Super. This just looks stressful for Zangief. This is what like every match is like for Zangief. Even when you're like playing like a 5-year-old who doesn't even know how to play the game, this is how stressful it is to win.
I don't know why anyone would subject themselves by playing this character. In fact, the less we play of Zangief, the more Capcom, by their in-house analytics, would say, this character is not being, like, there's not even any time spent on the character select screen with the cursor over him. We gotta buff him.
Well, I'm pretty sure if they look at it right now,
boycott, please. Boycott weak characters. So
this is obviously the least played character in this game right now. I still think he...
Yeah, right? Yeah, no, they mentioned it.
Very obviously. But I still think he has... That was good. I like that. 2 dashes. Okay, here we go. It's party time. Jumps in, no anti-air, goes for the scoop again.
Nice triangle jump out of
And now he's got that walk of shame that he has to do.
Oh, the
Here we go.
Oh! Cersei, whoa!
Here we go. Action time. What do you got? Stand fierce, nothing.
Yeah, this is the male version of the Queen Cersei walk of shame, all the way through the town.
That flex.
Of Rio de Janeiro.
Nice. Okay, game. We got one on the board. Just got to be patient about it. That's just how it is. And you have to win those little annoying random exchanges.
I'm pretty sure on Rashid's Scouter, it reads like 0 BP for Zangief. There is no threat of this character at all.
It's like question marks.
Yeah. Probably has the power of a small little green Namek.
I stand strong. I mean, you just have to be more creative. And right now, he's playing too safe.
Oh.
This is the jumping EX or 360. Well, it's not actually a 360, but it's what we'll call it.
Actually, how many degrees is that to get that instant
It's
air?
just half circle back. Or forward.
It doesn't
matter.
I would say 570 to get that jump. Okay, got him in there.
No, messes up the combo. That's terrible. And now he has no V trigger.
Right, he burned all his trigger for that.
This is going to be rough.
That would be the Sagat standing roundhouse. His own standing flip kick. Not that. Oh, wow, okay.
The problem is that's parry bait if you're abusing a move like that. So that's why it'll never have the effect.
I see.
You know,
it's on 2 hits.
Yeah.
That blows up armor. Very nice.
That was really
from
good.
Danfan, yeah, to realize that and then go into a multi-hit move.
Ooh. Okay, we got that. Start a match with a super. That's the best way to land a super too.
In the beginning of the round?
Is the beginning of the round, yep. Because it's very efficient. Everything you do at this point is going to be gaining you super.
Does he get it? Nope, didn't have to get it.
Nice, caked him. Good trade. Took no damage. Rashid ate a fierce.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a good throw though.
No punish
He's jumped every time after Mixer though. I think at some point you got to...
just go in there.
Yeah, do something. Boom. Still not dead.
What is he gonna do? Really?
Lex on him. And Brass is not taking any chances.
Nor should he. Nor should he. Just squat there.
Just crouch jab.
Squat there and crouch jab. Your best button.
Poke. Yep.
Exactly. Mash that jab. There you go. What better way to KO'd?
It is kind of a shame that that's like his poke and best button and everything. Some matches, though, you know, you could actually win a whole match with that button.
Yeah.
You can.
So that's now his go-to button. Before he had like standing medium punch. Now it's not as good in 5. A bit more stumpy.
It's slow, too, so you could actually get whiff punished on it. So it's a little risky when you throw it out. He goes for those SPDs a lot, you know.
I feel like there should be affirmative action for grapplers. Never once in a Capcom title has a grappler been top tier. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know since the beginning of time.
I think that's fair, and I'm okay with that.
There's something very real that we need to realize.
I think Abel at some point might have been, but
he was good tier. I'm talking about that Shoto privilege.
That Shoto privilege?
That is a privilege to be a Shoto.
Okay, when was that?
Like, at the beginning of time. It's always been this story about the bromance between Ryu and Ken, and that, I think, has ramifications when people are designing their game because Zangief doesn't have as much clout. You'll see that the stronger characters, or the more popular characters, are stronger. Like Chun-Li, like where she's a staple in Street Fighter lore. She's strong in every version of the game. Look at this one.
Because she like represents, you know, how you're supposed to play Street Fighter. That's why.
I don't know.
Like, what do you want to do? Just make it like super guessy, like grappler fighter? I think the fact that grapplers like have obvious disadvantages to their playstyle is like completely fine, and it fits with their design philosophy, in my opinion.
I agree with you, except I don't see the strengths in Zangief in this game as a grappler.
Yeah.
I see his glaring weaknesses. I don't see anything that strikes me as, oh, this is your reward for getting in.
EXSPD. Here we go. He's got one chance. Stand Roundhouse takes it. One game on the board. One round, I should say. Yeah, I think it's hard to find Gief's strengths, but it's one of those things where, you know, he used to have a combo into SPD, right?
In the beta.
Right. I almost feel like they should have kept that in because it would make his 3-frame punish game tight. Because you could do crouch jab EXSPD.
Right. He was good in the beta. He was viable. And then he just got castrated by...
No, I still think he's viable. I just think you have to have realistic expectations about how you're going to...
If only one man in the world is capable of piloting this character to top 8, I don't consider that viable.
Alright. A lot of big risks you got to take with him, though, for sure.
Yeah.
Boom, getting hit out of SPD.
Okay, flexing on him.
Dash in. He's going to dash again. Yes,
oh,
he is.
yes. You
dash
know
in. You going to dash in? What's he going to do?
Oh,
I like that.
And a little too much aggression.
Yep, exactly. You made him pay for it. Damn Fan was not having that nonsense.
All right, he's going to show him.
And he can lane. Now Damn Fan can just try to lane this out. Oh, he gets punished with the V trigger.
That was kind of sick. All right, he takes this one. He takes this one.
Got it.
As if to prove me wrong.
That was work, though. He had a, you know, that was a 9-5 right there.
Yeah.
That was a long fight. And that's what you got to do with Gief in this game. You just got to work.
Look at these. Did you see those seats that those players have? What is that?
The ones behind us?
Oh, yes. I want to use this pillowcase. It feels like I'm in Economy Plus. Have we graduated from the struggle?
Yeah, I think we have, man. Today.
I'm always in the back. I don't know how you travel. I'm always in the back seat, by the restrooms.
I am definitely in the back.
Yeah, so that was an upgrade, definitely an upgrade to the players. And
oh, I know. I'm glad the players got them too. Actually, you know,
they are provided by Vertigear, and if you enter the promo code now, NCR 2016, you too can save 10%, and this offer is valid during the duration of NCR. You can check them out at 4gamergear.com. I feel like the premium version of this seat should just have a cutout so that you never even need to go to the restroom. Just hook it up to your plumbing and grind it out all day.
Yeah, and I think you're onto something. You should hit them up and see how they...
And they should have a keyboard by the armrest so that all the keyboard warriors out there that are talking trash in chat right now in Capcom Fighters don't even need to leave the chair. They have built-in chat functionality. And they can spam the Kappa face. That's what I would do if I were the CEO of Vertigear.
It's a living chair, all right.
Yeah. And you can backseat drive, you know, infiltration. You shouldn't have done that. What are you doing, Tokido? Come on, man. Why can't you anti-air?
Up next, it's going to be Lamer Boy and, is that Arlieth?
Isn't that the third strike player?
It is a third strike. Third strike, Makoto.
Okay.
Yeah,
that sounds very third strike-ish.
Used to play at, Denjin and AI and all those places, so really cool guy. He's been around forever. And his opponent, Lamer Boy, of course, the Rashid player.
Why does one player get the pillow head and the other does not?
I think somebody probably took the pillow head off.
That is how grimy the FGC. We stay true to the gutter.
They took it home. You know, they wanted. He wanted the pillow. I don't know.
That is not fair. If the conditions for 1-player and 2-player are not exactly the same, I cry foul.
It's rough, but we're used to it out here.
We need some referees out there to put a pillow. It looks like Rashid has that pillow on his back.
Here we go. That's his wind power. That's where.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's, yeah, that's where the turbulent wind comes from. All right, Vega, yes. Arlieth, really good player. And I'm surprised he picked up 5. I know he didn't play 4 much, so.
Do you see a lot of third strike heads returning 4, 5 that skipped out on 4? Any more examples of that?
Not really.
Okay.
I see more people coming to this game though, in general, kind of who are old school and played other games. The thing you gotta understand, like not a lot of people played third strike period. So the fact that you know anybody, like you have Amir and you have Arlieth playing this game, so there's 2 third strike players that really didn't care much for 4.
I would also count Nuki in that camp. I know he did dabble with 4 a little, but he's really serious now as opposed to 4. I think he felt like the skill gap was too great.
Sure, and I mean, and MOV got really good at 4.
Towards the tail end,
Towards
right?
the tail end, and I know like Kuroda's trying 5, so like a lot of players who kind of skipped over 4.
Did you say Kuroda's playing 5?
Yeah. You didn't see those videos of him playing?
Kuroda?
Yeah.
Wait, was that the guy in the article recently?
Right, yeah, exactly. That article, yeah.
Well, from what I've heard, he doesn't have a... I thought he doesn't have a passport, so maybe he won't be a threat here.
I don't know. Either way, Flamer Boy getting beat up here by Arlieth Vega. This does seem like a kind of frustrating match in the sense that Vega's going to have a pretty dominant neutral.
Ooh, missed the juggle.
Oh, he just does it. Arlieth is going ham. This is how we played Makoto, too, actually. It was very crazy.
As well
high
as
octane, lots of dashing.
Oh, the swan dive.
All right.
Phew.
So 2 up. Just cruise through Lamer Boy that time, and you can see Crackfiend giving Lamer Boy advice. His brother.
Oh, they're siblings. Okay.
They are, yeah. These guys, you know, both have been around for a long time. I remember going to Sunnyvale Golfland when I was a youngin', and you know, Crackfiend was there playing with Rom when they were little lads.
Lads.
Right, that crouch forward, you can see Vega is going to be putting in work. Such a good button, and it's so awkward to deal with, especially if you're not used to it. Wow, look at the instant stun right there.
Yeah, he hasn't even gone once for the grab. Always opening up his swan dive, even dizzying him.
Yeah, he's doing it a lot because I think he's noticed that Lamer Boy doesn't have an answer.
Ooh.
Wow.
Alright, that's okay. He minimized that damage.
That's actually the hard mixer is actually the move you want to do to deal with the wall dives. But we're not seeing Lamer Boy use it very much. It looks like he's trying to beat it on the ground. Alright, now you gotta deal with the mix-up. Goes for neutral, gets swept. There's that crouch forward, and he just mashes out of it with reversal. Why not? Doesn't want to deal with it. Finally has him cornered. Let's see what Lamer Boy can do. He has to win this or it's game over. Yeah, you gotta watch out.
Oh, ended it early. He wants to stun.
That jump pierce has a great hitbox from Rashid. Just gets
just
out
to get out.
Yeah, that was good. He may just kind of chalk up this round if his health gets low enough, because he probably doesn't want to waste that super unless he knows he's going to win. So he's either going to win this long grind or he's going to, you know, end up taking this L. Oh,
no punish!
No punish.
What's going on?
Yeah, I think Vega could actually dash up and get a combo on that one.
Oh, right, great. Preemptive air throw. Only to eat the combo.
Oh, frame trapped him right there. And that was actually an instance, so he did have V-Trigger. He got his second V-Trigger and has the super. Now both are sitting on super, except Arlieth is on set point.
So oh, wow, just smacked down on that EX.
It's really good. It's also one of those jump-ins that can cross up, but not, you know. So you know the hitbox is good when it does that.
Of course.
Good scoop, put him into a corner. That stand low kick pressure. EX Tornado keeps him there.
A little too quick on that throw.
Yep.
Oh wow, got a full punish.
Ooh, it was almost like he thought he was going to crush counter, but he didn't.
I don't know. Can you? Yeah, you can't crush counter that.
No, Vega has no slow reversals. So.
Okay.
And again, right there is where you'd want to do a hard mixer. It looks like he tried to air it or something. Here we go, mid screen.
Wow, got popped up, ran right into the tornado.
It was almost like Arlieth was like, I wonder what's gonna happen
if I can get into this tornado.
I was just curious, so he did it. Well, that's good to know.
Who was that girl that went right into the tornado? That fairy tale. There's no place like home.
This is the
Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
She just like ran into that.
All right, Lamer Boy thinking. He's got a stupid
Twister,
grin.
that was that movie.
Oh, right.
People that actively go after tornadoes
Wow,
and like
that was an old 90s movie,
Yeah.
isn't it?
try to pull a Twister number 2 there and measure the velocity of the spin.
I think I actually saw that movie in theater, which was a terrible life
Jodie
decision.
Foster.
No, I wasn't Jodie Foster.
No?
It was the girl from if it was, maybe it was Jodie Foster, but I thought it was the girl from Jurassic Park.
Yeah, her,
That's who
the
it
mom.
was, right? Yeah, the mom.
Oh, the aunt. The
Yeah.
aunt. Speaking of Jurassic Art, is he here? Are there any East Coast contingents
He's not
here?
here, no.
Really?
I actually cannot think of any East Coast players here.
Can't believe they would skip out on this juicy CPM here on Capcom Fighters.
No, they don't want to come to NorCal. They know what's going to
Get
happen.
bopped? Alright.
Right, starts off with a light mixer knockdown, mashing grab for his life.
Both of them?
Yep, it's craziness right now. They're on that one game each. They can smell the victory. Punish. That Vegas slide is deceptive too, because it can get pretty safe for the most part at max range. So you always double guess if you're going to get.
What happened there? He just went on the wrong side. Yeah, that was, the game failed him.
Yeah, the game lied to him.
He made the right decision. Oh, nice. Ah, this is the link.
Okay, there we go. Finally got his air to air.
Yeah.
Scoop, don't let him dash. Yep. And now he plants on him.
Oh boy, gonna deal with this.
Goes on the other side, baits the throw, but nothing there. Whoa! That could have been some craziness.
Yeah, that knee saved him. Oh, what interrupted?
So, I'm assuming he kind of went under the rose there because it looked like it was completely activated, unless it just hadn't come out yet. There we go
Wow,
again.
these throw ranges are just quite deceiving.
Yeah, they both seem to have
Or
pretty bad,
pathetic, I should say.
pretty bad throw range. You know Vega would have that throw range because all the characters with fast walk speeds, they tend to give, you know, crappier throw range. It's just,
what?
Wow, what a convert right there.
That's one of those Curry 3-point shots from halfway. Oh, is he going to die from chip? Oh no!
Held it back, no punish. Lamer Boy takes it. Kind of a goofy end right there, but he'll take it.
Oh, the half-court whirlwind shot went into the basket for him.
It's good to see Lamer Boy back. You know, he's had a lot of good matches. He used to play Guile in SF4, and he was a very good Guile player for a while. So, you know, it's good to see players like him come back when they got kind of sick of SF4.
Up next is the waifu of Laifu, Choco Blanca, representing that evil geniuses.
Against Anger Bot 5K, it looks like. Should be an interesting match. Choco Blanca plays Laura, if I remember right.
Yes.
Am I on the right track with that? Okay.
Yes, you are. At that point, with the Brazil, so there was no Blanca.
Yeah.
The next best thing was someone from the same Brazilian locality.
Electricity and all that.
Electricity filled in the theme, and then of course the green color.
Do you think Blanca would ever make it in this game?
I don't know. If any, the only thing that gives me hope is that Ono still uses his little Blanca toy.
Yeah.
And he still hasn't changed it out with a, I don't know, a Laura figurine.
Kali toy or something.
But apparently the factory in China that manufactures those toys has gone out of business. And so that's the last remaining Blanca figurine. He can't buy replacements of it.
Okay.
So it goes with him everywhere that he travels to.
I can't see the character like ported over, you know? Like,
Oh, and Blanca in...
I mean like his playstyle. Like does Blanca, it's like E Honda. Probably why they didn't put that character in here either.
It's like, oh, charge character? No, that doesn't work in 5.
Charge character with a safe, you know, full screen kind of projectile
That's
rush
true.
move.
No one has that.
Yeah.
No one plays in that style.
Right, and Balrog's not in this game either. So, you know, when they put Balrog in this game, he'll be the first kind of, like, in-your-face.
Not if Guile comes before him. Oh, in your face. Okay.
Well,
I thought you meant like a safe
Yeah,
zoner.
I meant more like, you know, throws their body at you, like. Right.
I wonder if Angerbot is related in some way to Tool Assisted. So there was a question asked yesterday on the Daigo stream.
Okay.
Because AlphaGo had beat Lee Sedol in Go, the game of Go. If a bot could win Evo, was the question.
Okay.
What are your thoughts
I don't think
on AI?
Not now. Not now.
Not now. Have you seen the survival mode?
I've seen Americans defeat the army of bots. I've seen them defeat him.
It took him like 2 weeks. In fact, Yipes just like got his first victory.
I'm not talking about Survive. We're talking about real matches. I'm saying if you put him in Evo, if you put
Google DeepMind and Watson, and who's that Jeopardy bot?
Oh, I thought that was Watson.
Oh, they made it Watson, and there's like a Deep Blue for the chess from IBM.
Yeah.
If you put those fools and tool assisted into Evo, what would happen?
I mean,
you're
if you
saying
put
that
I thought you were talking about just about what we have now, like the bots that are existing now.
No. Do you think those AIs could win Evo?
Yeah, probably. Just off reactions and stuff alone, it wouldn't be too hard. Like if you jumped and he instantly jumps and anti-airs you, like that'd be very easy.
Okay.
Like you'd have to find how to like trick the AI into doing something.
That's
stupid.
what we've done in the arcade days, right? Way back when. I don't know if the pros are good enough to decipher.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay, Choco, I'm sorry, has switched into Bison. I guess Laura, as you were mentioning, Laura didn't fit in with her design.
Yeah, Laura very difficult to play.
Yeah.
She takes a certain type of player too.
Oh no, missed the crush counter.
It makes me very sad that we didn't get to see that crush counter knee. Throws him into that corner, down forward fierce punch. Ooh, doesn't get the combo. And it looks like Angerbot is just getting slugged. Nice air to air right there.
Oh, Choco Blanca.
Right, I guess Bison works, you know, charge character with a slide, kind of like Blanca-esque.
Ooh, nice teleport in the beginning.
Stand
Love the spacing.
kick. Yep, very good. Ken's going to have to hit stand roundhouse, which is a risky button. Okay, good damage finally. Dashing gets that grab. Slowly moving her to a corner.
Ooh, but just jumps out.
That's always a bad feeling when you're working so hard to get somebody cornered and they just kind of jump out leisurely.
Jump is so strong in this game.
It
if
is.
the OS is any indication.
I don't think that's any indication. I think the fact that people are still a little sketch on anti-airs and stuff like that.
Okay. Oh, try to get past perhaps in the double dash.
Whoa,
Jumping short? That was weird.
And block confirms into Tatsu. Okay, so yeah, Choco was just kind of, you know, taking it slow and steady. Big damage.
And she had been practicing this combo on the Momo Choco Twitch stream, so.
So that's gonna be a good feeling.
Momochi is a hard coach.
Yeah, I bet.
Just because you're engaged to me does not mean I am gonna let you unscathed. He's a very harsh teacher. So, but yeah, practice makes perfect. And Choco, Round 1.
It's always a good feeling. Like, so when you're a new Street Fighter player and you get your combos down, and then you go and, you know, online, let's say, or in an arcade, wherever you play, you know, and you never get an opportunity to land a combo because you're like, okay, I got combos down. How do I land combos? It's a totally different world. So when you finally start to get an understanding of Street Fighter and you start landing combos, it's a really good feeling when execution and game plan and everything comes together.
Momochi actually said that in one of his post-game interviews. He said the most satisfactory thing is to think of a strategy in your head and implement it in the tournament, and it works.
Right.
Like, there's no greater feeling than that.
That's
It's like,
that became clear to me when I found out how hard it is to actually land combos on people. Because I was thinking to myself, wow, you really need to have a strategy, and you need to think about how to approach players before you even get a chance to try the stuff you're training. So when you actually do land it, it's very rewarding. Good pressure right here, using those normals that hold advantage. That's what Bison players are going to be doing. Good confirm and a super from Choco Blanca. Boink. Boom, Psycho Crusher.
Into the halal card. Oh, God! Could have got more of that.
Yeah, not an optimal combo, but I just love seeing that crush counter knee. Throws him back on the guard. Get back!
Again! Got peed on!
Oh, man.
Tokyo bananaed.
That was a good round for Choco Blanca.
Gaijin, please, you gotta fall back now.
Ooh, nice stand fierce right there to anti-air the devil's reverse. I didn't even know that worked. Crouch fierce, yep. Good job. That was a good anti-air.
Actually, it's not Tokyo Banana because the perfect is green in this game.
It's yellow in this game.
Perfect is yellow? I think it's
well, I mean, look at the little picture is yellow.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I think the life bar is green though.
Oh, the life bar is green. Yeah, dark green. Oh, man.
So what happens when Alex finally comes out? And you play on this screen, will he still be back there? Like, what happens?
No, he'll probably be gone. You know, it's like that one stage where Balrog shows up in the background if you pick certain characters and stuff.
Yeah.
In SF4.
Dang, Choco just made work out of Angerbot 5K. Very nice from Team EG They just had a very nice dinner last night. You can check out the Instagrams. Along the lines of, what is your sponsor doing for you?
This is the
Yeah,
23rd
paying for your dinner. That's not bad. I'll take that.
The War for Talent. Okay, up next we have Snake Eyes back up again. Oh, I'm not back up again, but
Back up for the first time. Very excited to see him
remember
play.
in final round, he took a picture on Instagram. His controller had shattered.
That's right.
Literally in half, and he was holding it together during the round. And the worst thing that had happened is that one of his buttons had dropped into the raised stage,
buttons, yeah.
right, against Justin Wong.
Right, the lariat button. So
That
it's
is not the person.
not the best button, but
Oh,
I mean,
in this
it's-
game, yeah.
In this game, it's-
Arguably, he was better without it.
Right.
But to have lost that button against America's Best and subsequently losing the match, that's just a sad thing. So hopefully he doesn't. I think he's been working out too much, bro. Because the muscle power to crush
just
the controller.
crushed his controller, right? So Fuller is he's been around. He was I want to say like Honda or Ken player in SF4 or something. So but he was good. He was a good player, and you know, he could upset. So I'm curious to see.
Is he esports? Are those gunners?
Those are gunners. They look like
Dang,
it.
this guy's super esports.
Gotta protect those eyes.
He was probably in the box suites watching the Golden State
Wow,
Warriors.
is he just gonna like hard counter Snake Eyes like this?
This is not going to work.
I hope it does.
This is a 3-time champion of WNF.
right.
To the point where
He's
he didn't even show up for the 4th one. He's like, this
And the
is a
5th.
waste of my time.
Yeah.
I've graduated from Wednesday Night Fights.
He has lost to Cole though, so
Okay.
we do know that Sim's given problems. Well, I mean, obviously, because Sim dominates this fight, but
I would put Fong actually as a worse matchup. Let's see.
I definitely would not.
Obviously, in the character design, any long-range character is going to be able to keep Zangief out.
Yeah, I think just in general in this game and how slow keep is, any keep away character is going to be a struggle. In my opinion, Sim is the best at doing that, but yeah, I could picture a good Fong doing it as well. So it's going to be, this is going to be one of those things. If this is actually what we see, you're going to be witnessing kind of like, you know, the most uphill battle in Street Fighter V taking place, you know, in Snake Eyes, a champion. Just going to see if he could do it. I think this says a lot about the character.
Mm-hmm.
And even though Z doesn't agree, I do think it speaks to the viability of Zangief, even if one player can do it. Because, I mean, if we talk about tiers and stuff, we're talking on a theoretical level anyway, so...
Okay. Good point there. Yeah, I think people forget, like, tiers only matter when the skills are
equal.
same.
Right.
And often they are not in these tournaments until you get to the top 8. I think
Exactly.
everyone is pretty good. But it's senseless for you and I to debate tiers when, you know, we're at a very low, presumably.
Right. No, you're absolutely right.
It's like, what's the point? Like,
you know, and that's a good point to make. Was like, tier lists don't get so absorbed in them. You know, they're not necessarily important. They just kind of give you an idea of the strengths and weaknesses of characters.
The
So.
only tier list you should be concerned with is the bucket of tiers that Snake Eyes has been collecting in SoCal. See how he can
That's right.
all the hugs and all the tears.
And you see he's already going to be doing the right thing, which is that standing medium kick. Slides under as an anti-air. Very good evasive
Did he
movement.
unlock this color?
I'm not sure about the color unlock. There's that standing medium punch keeping Geef out.
Yeah,
Snake
that
Eyes
is-
looking for a parry, but
Standing light kick, standing strong would be good. I don't like those heavies because they have a lot of blocked stun.
and
that
it's a
allows
commitment too.
Zangief to walk in just a step.
Right, I actually don't like the heavies either. I feel like they are a commitment. If he jumps or something at a wrong time, you're paying. And that's not something you want to pay for, because if he gets one hit, it literally could be over.
I think you were absolutely right about the Dhalsim matchup.
It was terrible. Yeah, it's like 10-0. It's terrible.
I see he's trying to anti-air with that standing roundhouse, not reaching. Oh my god, this is disgusting.
It's just a very bad match. I mean,
In any
I
other
don't know what else to say.
parallel universe called Street Fighter 4, Snake Eyes obviously would run roughshod over
Here we go.
someone like Fuller, who's a good player in his own right, but this is a tournament-seasoned professional
Here we
player.
go, though. See, it ain't over till it's over. He hasn't
This
won
is
it.
what I like to see.
He hasn't won anything yet.
Assert your
Oh!
dominance.
The
Dizzy into
stun!
Will you do the running bear grab to kill? Oh, dash. Okay. I think that's the best meter build.
He probably could have shaken out of that, to be honest. I wonder if Dalsum has like that quick stun, you know, like he has in all the other games where he could shake out faster
than other characters. Yeah. I'll tell you, there is no faster stun shaker than Turbo Akuma.
Wasn't he the fastest? He was like unstunned.
Street Fighter Turbo, if you could manage to dizzy him, which is near impossible, yeah, he had instant awakening more hit.
Oh, he flexes. I don't know why.
Well, that's why.
Because he knew he was going to hit him.
Thank you. This is what I like to see. And I love how Dalsum puts up his hands in surrender when he's stunned. That's a great stun animation.
You know what's really cool is this audience is cheering for Snake Eyes because they know. Yeah, this is NorCal, man. We don't usually root for SoCal guys, but I think everybody appreciates watching him play.
Well, this is the story of FGC versus esports. If you're gonna come in here with your gunners and your esports money, we will vote against you and support our own kind.
You think they have gunners in Compton?
Like the glasses?
The glasses.
I don't think I have guns in Compton. Okay, we have a coaching change. Actually, if you watch the Snake Eye stream, I think he's streaming from his home. Really entertaining stuff. He's been putting in a lot of work. If you want to know more about him, check out his stream.
Online.
Yep.
Okay, so here we go. He looks like he's going to stick with him. I wasn't sure if that was going to be the case.
It worked. It certainly worked out for him in the first round. I'm not sure how it all fell apart.
I mean, he got in. That's that's what happens, and it's weird because it really is just like one hit. It feels like that too. I think that is one of the things about Zangief is if you don't have a reversal or something, it's scary.
Okay, now he's in. Oh, big trouble. No. Should always be holding up in that range.
That long flex. Got the mix up. Another fierce SPD. Huge damage. He's already half health.
Oh, I love that preemptive anti-air.
Good anti-air.
Yeah. Oh, no. You never want to yoga snipe towards the character and then leave yourself floating. Was he going for instant gale?
Instant air teleport is what I'm going to say. Okay. But I don't know. And he's just got a huge...
Oh, flex. He's flame flexing on him.
That flex is good for Sim, though.
Dang. He is getting... He's Instagram ready. He's in front of his own bathroom mirror.
It's still very winnable for Fuller.
He's sending it.
Nothing there.
He's sending Snapchats to Waifu, please.
So he's not going to be able to get the flex follow-up unless he walks forward. So that's why kind of you're just seeing him parry and then nothing.
Oh my god! Right into the whirlwind blender.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he's teleporting forward on Geef. When you're winning in the neutral like that, just stay back. Okay, here we go.
Completely agreed. Okay. So maybe he was getting greedy for that. He's hitting his instant teleports now.
Yeah, he's still mixing up Geef inside, and he's just putting himself at risk for no reason.
Very aggressive. Okay.
2 boots.
I may have medium guaranteed despite getting hit.
Nice parry. EX SPD, big stun right here. 1 hit away, goes for the meaty. No, he doesn't. Okay.
He was looking for a quick rise.
He was looking for a quick rise. That's right.
Headbutt, light kick. Okay, brought him in for the reset.
Gets the kill. Quick 2 rounds right there by Snake Eyes.
Justice prevails.
Something prevails. That was pretty impressive, though. I mean, Fuller's no bum. He's a good player. And you just see that Snake Eyes somehow finds a way. Like, this is like you're saying, he does stream, right? And I'd watched a lot of his streams. And he just, like, somehow manages to win. And I'm not sure how, you know? And a lot of Geef players watch him play, and they just don't understand. They're kind of like, I don't get it.
I think that's the power of streaming. You're saying, like, why are people cheering for him? Like, despite him being from SoCal, he's got, like, stream fans, fanboys and fangirls out in the crowd, so...
I think people, well, I mean, Brass had a cheering section too, so I think people really are just rooting for Geef in general, and they want to see Geef succeed because they know
the cult of celebrity.
He is a huge struggle. And yeah, people just love Snake Eyes. He's a nice guy. So.
Another person to geek out over and bring your stick for signings is up right now. It's going to be Mochi, the reigning... Oh, I guess is he reigning Evo champion? Right?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
That took me a second.
No, I'm thinking there's so much time as he elapsed. Yeah, the reigning Evo champion is up to deck. He's got that nice new jacket. Wow. You can tell these people have stayed in America for a week.
Why is that, Z?
Well, one, he couldn't find a razor. When's the last time you saw Momochi with a beard? Not a beard. Like, is this a beard? This is an Asian beard. This is as far as I could go.
That's a grizzly Asian beard.
I've never seen Momochi not clean shaven until he had to spend a week from final round in Atlanta all the way into this week in NorCal regionals, and that is how much hair he could grow.
No, traveling does that. You know, I usually always shave every day, but since I went to Atlanta and I was just like dead, and every day there I was like, you know what? I'm not shaving. I don't care. And now I'm here.
Momochi is also
not shaving.
I don't care.
Yep.
Choco must be like, who is that? Momochi's like, it's me, baby. It's me.
It's funny that you're making a big deal out of this, and he looks exactly the same to me. But
no, this is huge. He's never been clean shaven.
Like an Asian thing?
Yes.
You could just tell.
I'm getting beard envy right now. The hipster in me.
That's crazy. There's nothing there.
That is a full-grown Asian beard.
All right. So it looks.
Yeah, so all the Japanese players stayed a week since final round.
That's right. Yeah, a lot of them played with Champ and Ed and all these guys. So it's been, Haitani was here too, right? So yeah, a lot of them. That's scary when players play like that, you know.
Well, it's always those mind games. Like, how much is he or she holding back?
Of course.
Are they saving it for nationals?
Some players don't have that mind, you know. They just always play.
Go in.
Yeah. I know Ryan's like that. He just plays. Like, it doesn't matter.
I like that. I think that's important.
Yeah. Like, I played Champ in casuals, and he just mollywops me like I'm the best player ever. I'm so glad he's playing. You know, I just realized he's playing Ken. We didn't get to see that at final round because apparently he lost early in pools or something, and then decided to stick with Chun. Good scoop.
Momochi Chun, did you say?
Yeah, and he played Chun the whole. Like, he was just, like, you lost with Ken and was like, nope, Chun. So I don't know. I'm just glad we're seeing Ken because I heard his Ken was insane. Good roundhouse. Center off balance right there. All right, that scary fireball right there. Felt like it was punishable, but
I would say that Momochi's shimmy game is probably the best in the business.
It's so fast. His shimmy reactions are so fast.
Uses that target combo to hit confirm into shimmy. Okay.
Ooh. That's that pressure you feel, Z, when you fight somebody at Momochi's caliber. Like, you just do things.
Oh, nice block, though, from Fernuk.
Jump back.
Jump back light kick. It doesn't look nice aesthetically,
but it works.
But it's a very powerful option.
What was the option select throw attack? That's what that was.
Yeah, hold back for a second to block, and then chicken guard, up back, and then put in throw. That's why you see that light kick come out. Very difficult to punish. You get away scot-free, especially in the middle of the screen. But I think it doesn't look good aesthetically. When you got all these pros,
it looks very scrubby.
Jump, backing, and light kicking.
Especially because light kick is usually the most ugly jump in.
This is true. This is true. Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah. It is very ugly, I agree. And, it does work mid-screen. I don't like if you used it here, it would be a little sketch. You could do it, but now you're just putting yourself in the corner. So, I don't know. It's kind of... Oh! Here we go. Pressure time. Look at that range.
Just like that, yeah.
That range he sits in.
So even the god of footsies. I would put Sako up there. Xian's really good. Daigo's really good. Momochi very good for footsies.
You put Sako up there?
Yeah, for footsie. Look at that. Another, yeah.
I think Ricky's got the best footsies.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I think they're finding it a little difficult to transition to the range of Street Fighter V footsies, which is a bit more compact.
I agree with that. Street Fighter V is strange footsies. It's like you said, compact, fighting in a phone booth, kind of brawly. Just the length of the limbs a little too short. That's why you see a lot of the game happening so up close, and why shimmy is such a powerful mechanic now at this point. Nothing really happens at this mid-distance, unless you're Dawson or Fong or something like that. You really have to get in one step. Definitely like a full character's distance got cut off from like the range that normally you might expect. But what that did was it kind of gave everybody a chance, as opposed to it used to be like the haves and have-nots at that range. So pretty interesting. All right, Fernuk trying to get a game here.
Be very difficult. Anytime these pro players spend so much time and money to come overseas, when they don't get their victory and they're salty off that final round loss, they're going to come back at the next major full force.
Yeah, and I think that's probably why he was really disappointed with his Ken play. Maybe at final round when he did lose and switched to Chun, was that, like you said, he just put a lot of time and effort playing the character, loses, and then just is kind of like, are you serious? Like, they feel pretty beat up over it, so. Is that going to kill? This has been tricking me lately and not doing a lot of damage. So there we go.
Momochi promised not to shave until he reached another top 8 at a premiere. That was his personal... Who has taken that pillow from the esports chair? I'm very confused. Okay, up next, we've got Dako, Big Mouth.
Big Mouth?
Yeah, his name translates into Big Mouth.
Does it really?
Yeah.
This is the 13th wave Buffalo 1.
And his opponent will be Snow Cone.
Yeah, Snowcone was up earlier. Played good.
But before we go into the Dako versus Snow Cone match, we will be going into a small little break. So we will see you in a few.